Hi, everybody. Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. John Hartung, Jerry Hairston Jr., Oral Hershiser. Hot day in the desert. Oral, so I imagine a lot of people spend the day indoors there at Chase Field, watch a good Dodgers baseball game, and hopefully a Dodgers win to salvage a 6-4 trip.
A little bit of a short night for the Dodgers. They had the early game yesterday, slightly better, but you know what? It's hard to go to sleep all the time. Sometimes it's hard to get up. They've been in that air conditioning of the field right now, and I'm sure they're feeling good. They have forgot about the heat. They just want to get hot on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, perfect conditions to play a ball game. The roof will be closed. Find a way to win this ball game. Tough test. Gallen's pretty good. No excuses.
All right, let's see how Dave Roberts is stacking his lineup against the Diamondbacks right-hander Zach Gallen. Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman go 1, 2, 3, and then Will Smith in that cleanup spot. Max Muncy batting fifth, playing third. Andy Pages out in right field. Michael Conforto is in left. Hae-Sung Kim at second base, and James Outman in center. Jerry batting ninth.
Well, obviously, Shohei Ohtani's highlighted for a good reason. He has been a stud at the top of the Dodgers lineup, but I'm looking down at the bottom. Conforto, Kim, who's getting an opportunity to play once again, second base, and James Outman. Need these guys to produce.
Not only do you want some hits down there at the bottom of the order, I'd love to see some pop because Gallen has given up the home run. So if he's going to make a mistake, it might be when he's trying to rest, thinking about the top of the order and thinking, oh, these guys are easy outs. Make a mistake with one of those guys like an Outman or a Conforto and let him go long.
And Bush.
All right, last night the Dodgers were shut out for the third time this season. It was also the third time in their last 4 games they did not score a run against the opposing team's starting pitcher, Jerry. And you got another tough test today against Zach Gallen. How can they get those bats going earlier in this game?
Well, Oral kind of touched on it. Gallen has been susceptible to the long ball. He will make a mistake up in the zone. He cannot miss those pitches. Like Corbin Burns, if he's comfortable in the early innings, he can find his rhythm and his groove and then really have a great outing. In order to usually attack those star pitchers, those aces like a Gallen, you got to get them early. Take advantage of them trying to figure out pitches, because once they have and find their footing on the mound, okay, I could use this pitch to kind of put you away, they tend to find their rhythm and really give you a 6, 7, 8 strong innings. Very important to get Gallen early when there's opportunities to get on the board, runners in scoring position, capitalize on.
Dodgers are an explosive offense. They have been dependent on the home run. Maybe go up there in the early innings and take that little shortened up approach. Like there's already somebody in scoring position, even though you're the leadoff hitter, or there's nobody on. The big swings against starters, when they found their rhythm, when they're mixing their stuff really well and they've got their location, the big swings aren't going to work. So maybe shorten up a little bit, have those consistent small ball at bats early on, and be surprised if you hit a home run.
All right, well, today we might see some pink bats, some pink socks, wristbands to go with a little pink on the uniforms. It's become a tradition to raise awareness for the fight against breast cancer and a chance to honor and recognize all moms out there on this Mother's Day. Kirsten Watson is at Chase Field in Phoenix. She joins us live with more on this Mother's Day. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, John. Well, first I should say, as a daughter of a mother who had breast cancer, it is very special and a beautiful reminder just to spread awareness. So all of the pink you're going to be seeing today, even Will Smith actually just walked out of the clubhouse and he has all pink catcher's gear on. So you're going to see quite a bit of it today. Dave Roberts today, though, he talked about just the importance of mothers in baseball and how special it is to celebrate them and all the wives today for a lot of the players who have a lot of
I think it's certainly a special day for all of us, and I think it's specific to baseball. The wives are different, unique in the sense of understanding what it takes to kind of play every day and be on the road a lot. So I'm sure our players are very grateful for their wives. And as far as moms specifically, they're, for the most part, the glue of families, you know, and I think that they're very tough and kind of keep things moving forward. So I'm certainly grateful. I'm certainly grateful for my wife who supported me, and also my mother.
You're the starters for the A series?
Yeah, Landon is going to go Tuesday. Yamamoto will go Wednesday, and then Roki will go on Thursday.
Any word on how Glasnow's shoulder is feeling after playing catch?
So from what I understand, I think he threw a couple days ago, or might have been plyo balls. Didn't hear anything bad, so I think it was a fine day.
So like Dave Roberts said, with today being Mother's Day, they're the glue of all of this. Obviously, with a 162-game regular season, spring training, then you add the postseason. It's a lot of days and a lot of sacrifice for a lot of these families. So a lot of these guys have a lot of young kids. So the wives and the mothers, they are the ones to keep things together. So, of course, going into this day, lots of pink going on, and it should be a special Mother's Day. And hopefully they can pick up the win. There are a lot of families here, and then a happy flight home to Los Angeles, guys.
That's right. Celebrate mom every single day, but at least today they can be out there wearing some pink as well. Kirsten, thank you very much. Today is a special day for all of us, and we hope for everybody watching at home as well. And I know both of your moms played a really significant role in your major league careers, and the current players as well, Jerry. It's just fun for them to be able to celebrate moms the way that they get to nowadays.
It is. And you, John, you kind of said it best. My mom would always say, every day is Mother's Day, just to be joking. But really, moms are so important to the development of all their kids. And for big league kids, Dad, especially my dad, was on the road a lot playing the game of baseball. My mom had to drive us to practice games, and it was just not me. I had brothers, sisters also played sports, so they play a significant role, but also continue to play a role when things aren't going so well. You can always call mom, and she always gives you a word of encouragement.
Yeah, my dad was a traveling salesman, so my mom ran the house. She got us to all our sporting events, made sure we didn't miss a practice, made sure we didn't miss school. And you know what? When the mom is with you and alive, it's a day of celebration. When mom is gone, it's a day of remembrance. But I remember her every day because if I get complimented on anything, I always say I had good parents and I had a great, great mom.
Yeah, we are who we are in large part because of our moms. So happy Mother's Day once again to all of the moms out here as we take a look ahead at what's on the Dodgers calendar. The team finally returns home after the game today, and we'll enjoy a much-needed off day tomorrow. Tuesday starts a 9-game homestand with the A's coming to town, followed by the Angels. Some really good promotions for that A's series. Tuesday is Mookie Betts bobblehead night. Wednesday is Star Wars night. Jayher's excited about that one. And Thursday, Shohei Ohtani 50-50 bobblehead night. All of these games right here on Sportsnet LA. Happy Mother's Day to all. Joanne Gonsolin's son, Tony, is taking the mound right here at the top of the hour. We'll check in with Flo Nelson's son, Steven, and Karen's son, EK, for a game preview coming up. Plus, Shohei capped a stunning 9th inning comeback on Friday with a game-winning 3-run bomb. The Big Show highlighting our top 10 plays of the week.
Thank you, John. It is a gorgeous Mother's Day Sunday afternoon in the desert where the Dodgers wrap up their season-long 10-game road trip with this series finale against the Diamondbacks. Fans streaming into Chase Field to watch Game 4 of 4. All smiles to celebrate moms everywhere. With Eric Karros in the booth, I am Steven Nelson, Karen's son, Flo's son. We're going to check in with Robin's daughter in a moment, Kirsten Watson. But EK, playing on Mother's Day for the Dodgers is going to be a little bit of pink to accent the Dodger blue.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, who dealt with 3 males her entire life and did a great job, and also my wife, who is the glue that keeps us all together. Love you both.
Shouts to Trish and Corey at home. And for the Dodgers, EK, they're in the midst of a grueling stretch, not just this 10-game road trip, but a stretch of 19 games in 20 days. This is their 16th game in 17 days.
They're certainly being tested with the schedule and also with the injury front as well, but they've responded as well as they could have. They've got a game today. They want to finish this road trip over 500. They've been swinging the bats well. Last night, little struggle with runners in scoring position. They're going to have their work cut out for them today in facing a formidable pitcher.
And Kirsten, the Dodgers do need to win today to ensure a winning road trip and a happy flight on this happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they want to do. Dave Roberts was saying, of course, this team has a tall task with going up against Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks, but he's hoping that Tony Gonsolin will be efficient and the offense can get going early. But let me tell you, when you look at this 10-day, 3-city road trip, the guys are exhausted. They said whether it was the late night start in Atlanta, the travel, it is definitely getting to them. They are crawling to the finish line, but they do want to end things on a high note and a happy flight back to Los Angeles, guys.
There is an off day waiting for him on Monday. It's a day on for Tony Gonsolin, starting against a team not named the Marlins for once, EK.
Yeah, so I think he'll be excited about that, although the Arizona Diamondbacks are one of the best offensive ball clubs in the game. They're swinging the bats well. They're confident right now. What's going to be very important for Tony is to be able to neutralize the left-handed hitters. That slider, that splitter have to be good. And he's going against Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen is coming off 2 starts against the Mets in which he has allowed a total of 4 hits. You look at that last start, 2 hits in 7 innings. He's feeling real good about himself. It's the month of May, and he has something to prove.
His first pitch will be thrown to a guy everybody calls a superhero in Shohei Ohtani, but Shohei and all of us know that the real superheroes are the ones we celebrate today. World Champion Dodgers Baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times. And by your Southern California Ford dealers. Check out the full lineup of stylish and powerful trucks and SUVs. It's time to see Ford in a new light. That is one beautiful photo. Dave Roberts and his mother Eiko. Just completed the anthem here at Chase Field. And let's show you Dave Roberts' starting lineup is presented by your SoCal Helpful Honda dealers. Ohtani, Betts, Freeman the first 3. Will Smith cleaning up behind the plate. Max Muncy will bat 5th of the hot corner. Andy Pages in the 6th spot in right field. Michael Conforto in left. Hesong Kim back at second base, batting 8th. And James Outman in center field to round things out. Zach Gallen getting the mound ready. We are ready to show you Range Rover Sport engineered to win. The Diamondback starters in this series, EK. It's been back and forth. On Thursday, excellent. Friday, Eduardo Rodriguez got handled by the Dodgers. And then last night, Corbin Burns was terrific.
Well, the Dodgers have handled left-handed starting pitching this year, and they absolutely did a number on Rodriguez Friday. Gallen, he's been throwing a little better. He's right-handed. This is what he's done this year. You see the overall numbers, you don't get real excited, but you have to look at the recency. And the recency has been 2 starts against a very good New York Mets ball club, and he has been electric. 4 total hits, 13 innings pitched. He's been throwing well.
StatCast 3D is powered by Google Cloud. This has been his pitch arsenal this season, EK. And for Gallen, you're seeing a few more fastballs and sliders and cutters, a little bit less of that curve.
Yeah, not as much of the curve, but the knuckle curve is the put-away pitch. That's what he gets the most swing and misses with. The four-seamer has been better as of late, but it's not a swing and miss pitch. It's a pitch that just tries to miss the barrel.
So all pregame we were talking about how the Dodgers are so antsy and anxious to get home. And so now you have a first pitch that's starting at least 5 minutes behind. Kirsten Watson, what can you tell us?
Yeah, guys, everyone down here is just as confused. Everyone thought it's a 1:10 start time. Even the guys, when they were kind of coming out from the clubhouse, that little tunnel area, they were like, wait, the anthem's only happening right now? It was supposed to be at 1:06. So they are absolutely ready to get going. Hopefully it's coming up here soon. But, yeah, definitely a little antsy down here, especially because they would love for this game to get going to get back to Los Angeles.
No doubt, Kirsten. Yeah, we thought when Rodriguez started his game a couple minutes behind, that was something. This is a different level. You baseball players, the routines, EK.
I mean, look at
the minute.
Yeah, right. Seriously. Ask Kershaw about that.
Oh, my gosh.
He'd be having a heart attack right now.
And with that, we're about ready to play ball. Kayoko's son is ready to lead off for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani has an 8-game hitting streak. His extra base hitting streak ended last night. First pitch from Gallen, well outside. Ball 1. Shohei 5 for 14 in the series. 4 of those hits have gone for extra bases, including a couple homers. Shohei thought that was upstairs. Chris Conroy, the crew chief behind home plate, thought that was strike 1. Ohtani just 1 for 7 in his career against Zach Gallen. 1 hit is a double, but he has struck out 5 times. Here's Gallen's 2-1. Ohtani grounds it to the right side. Scooped up at first by Pavin Smith. He gives it to Gallen. Lavello had a brief conversation on the mound. Gallen saying, hey, let me face Shohei.
And it's more, he's smiling about it, but he was dead serious.
Mantiply comes out of the pen, misses with ball 1 on Ohtani.
And the reason why is he had been very successful against Shohei. Shohei got a single in his last at bat. He wanted that's his run over at third base.
One of 10 Dodger hits off the righty. 1-1. Conforto's on third. There are 2 outs in the 6th. Dodgers 3, D-backs nothing. Ohtani's 2 for 10 with a double and 6 strikeouts against Gallen. Against Mantiply in his career, 1 for 9 with a double and 3 strikeouts. And Ohtani rips it to right. RBI base hit.
2 for 10 with 3 strikes. And Gallen is hot. I guarantee you he is hot. I mean, and that's fair. Like, I mean, he's your horse, and he wants to be out there. He's competitive. You know, look at that. Yeah. Torrey knows it too.
So a 4-0 lead with Mookie Betts stepping in. Shohei's now 6 for his last 8 against left-handed pitchers.
I mean, you could just say Shohei is great against pitchers.
Oh, they got him in between first and second. He slides, but he's tagged out by Perdomo. Shohei will help him up, make sure he's okay. So that'll be it for the top of the 6th, but one more tacked on to 2.